On my cheapo kayak, this is from Dick's. It's Talon 12. Great little boat, 400 bucks. Awesome. Well, I was pulling it on the truck. I just opened the bed up and the thing tilted. I didn't have it tied in right, so when it tilted, the bottom hit the concrete, skinned it, and then made a hole. Really wasn't discovered until I was fishing out in the bay with heavy currents and wind. But it's small. It's deceivingly small. Enough to let you get out on the bay, fish, and then all of a sudden realize your butt's in the water and the kayak's tippy because it's full of water. Now I had fixed the boat with duct tape. That works. Duct tape will seal a hole on a boat. Guess it's possible. But the final fix is going to happen today. And I'm going to walk you guys through it and how I do it. Super simple. I'm going to keep this video short. So just grab a cheap hole saw kit for your drill. Checked out what size would fit this sucker. Looks like that's the guy for our rod holder. That'll fit nice. So drill that hole out, get that plastic, get it ready for our patch. Here we go. All right, let's go. Whoa! Might want to use two hands on this one. Won't be easy to record like this. All right, got our plastic in our hole. Let's check out and see if this thing fits. So if it doesn't, oh, oops. Boom! Ready to go. Point it that way or this way. That way is the way we're going. All right, so here we go. This is the hole. I would say sand it down. We're just gonna cut a little piece of this stuff off here from the disc we got out of the hole we drilled for the rod holder. Now I'm gonna, I'd say use the heat gun. I'm sure that's probably a better idea. I ain't got a heat gun. I got a blowtorch. We're just gonna turbo this. Make sure we didn't get it too hot. So I'm gonna hold this right here. Flip it the side I want to see up. I'm gonna say this way is gonna match what we got there, and I'm gonna melt it, and I'm gonna use this flat scraper to push it down and squeeze it in this spot right here. So I'm just gonna like, and that tight pinch when I bring it down is where the seal's really gonna be. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna heat this up just like any weld you do. I'm gonna heat this area up a little bit and then work on the actual piece we're gonna solder or weld. Now, here we go. You don't want very much of a torch. You don't need very much of a torch. In fact, you shouldn't even be using a torch. So, how you can check a torch's heat, you just go ahead and stick your hand in front of it, and if it burns the skin right off, then you know it's hot. So don't do that. So we're just gonna go ahead and just melt some of this stuff. Just watch just a little deform, just a teeny bit. We don't want too much deformation. There we go. Just softening it up. Just bring it off. Let get in the shape we want. Now, here comes the money. What we need to do is start to work this piece. And we're going to try to go at a distance and work it all. Different sides. The last thing we need to do is catch this thing on fire. Which we just did. So this is definitely not your professional patch job. If you're looking for professional stuff, go somewhere that does this thing for like a living. I'm sure they'll do similar techniques, but I don't know. I might do a killer job here and take all this back. We shall see. This is a first. I mean, come on, you're melting plastic. You're pinching it
on the plastic. I mean, all of this is just, I don't want to catch fire. Heat that internal temperature. That core is what's taking the higher time. I want to see it be able to be malleable. I want to see it start to fold. Really what I'm looking for. God, it smells horrible. So I'm doing this. Can't tell where the wind is coming toward the camera. You see the smoke pop off here every now and then. It's probably the wrong thing to see. Okay, so it's starting to flex. I can see now on me. Keep rotating it. I mean, I want this. Okay, so naturally I want to see the flex occurring with gravity. And if it starts to flex and bend, that means it's becoming, the viscosity of the plastic is becoming high. It means it's also close to the area of catching on fire. What you're trying to do is get a lot of this really, you can see now, it's starting to almost like puddle up. It's just kind of, it's starting to be ready. So I'm gonna start get this ready. Yeah, you can see she wants to just go on there. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, leave that on, and you're trying to push this, just squish it, because that's how this is gonna bond, is you're squishing, pulling. Okay, so we got a little bit there. We want more. Okay. And that hole was bad. You couldn't tell it from where it was. But I mean, I'm gonna need to patch that whole area. The good news is we got plenty of, I mean, this is a small little cut. Got plenty of patch. And hell, it's fun. What does it matter? Alright. There we go. So basically you're pinching off where you are trying to build. You're probably asking yourself, is this working? And my answer to you is, yeah, it looks like it's starting to work. Am I close? Nah, I'm not close. You gotta keep doing this. It is solid. Tighten some of that up. That looks like it's almost ready to be sanded down. Wow. Alright, guys. Woman is in. Floating kayak. Yep. She is floating. And there is no water coming in. So awesome. So here we are. Standing up on it. Standing in the back. Moment of zen. Out of the kayak. Alright, guys. This is how I really tested to make sure that it was watertight. Put it on an incline and I filled it with some water. And got no drips coming out. So she's good. So that, my friends, is how you weld your kayak for the first time with a blowtorch. It's not too hard, but definitely something you should do and not try taking it to a shop if you're running like a $400 or $500 kayak like I am. If you're running a Hobie, pedal drive, some pro angler or something nice, I might take that in. All right, peace.